Good evening, guys. Am I audible to everyone? Okay, good. Okay, so did you people complete your project? Did you people complete your project? You're able to insert the data into the table? Okay, so I'll just show you people the project, and by the end of the class, I'll share the project to you people. You can refer. Fine, you can see my Eclipse, right? You can see my Eclipse. So we need to create DTO, DAO, and controller. We need to create what? DTO, DAO, and controller. Correct? So first, we should create a hospital DTO entity class. Yesterday we had created. I hope you people also have created the same way. Yes. Second, we should have branch. We should have branch. So in this branch, you need to make one change, right? You need to add something. What we should add? We should add the address. We should add the address. Correct? Because it is one to one mapping. So I have written at the rate one to one mapping. Here I have used cascade. Cascade type I mentioned all. If I insert branch, address should get inserted, and if I delete a branch, address also should get deleted, because that makes sense, right? And at the rate join column here, and private address. So this is my address class. I have just used location, one variable, that's it. I do not do extra complications. If you have added, that is good. Okay, fine. So here I have branch mapped by address. Okay, done with this. So next, what we should have? We are done with hospital branch address. We should have patients. We have added. We have done this patient yesterday itself. Yes, no more changes in this. Next, encounter. When it comes to encounter, that means we are admitting the patient. The patient is getting admitted. So here you will have med orders. So it is one to many med order, list of med order, right? One to many list of med order. And then I have med item. I have used it as med item. We will have items, right? Medical items. So med item. Here between the med order class, between the med order class and med item, I have used unidirection. I have used unidirection. Okay. So you can see here, in my med order, I have at the rate one to many list of med item, list of med item. And here I have med item class in which I have ID, name, quantity, and price. Yes, I have made unidirection. If you make it bidirection also, that's fine, not a problem. I wanted to fetch in only one way, that I have already decided. I want to fetch only in one way. If I give med, or if I wanted to um, get the med order details, along with that I will get med item details also. I will get med item details when I search for med order. So I have made it unidirection. I don't want in both the directions. I don't want to fetch in both the directions, because you're not going to check one by one item individually, whether patient has taken the tablet or not, whether the patient has taken the syrup or not. You will just go and check the med order directly. You will not go check the med item. So I think bidirection is waste here. So I have made it as unidirection. You need to analyze things and then use. So I feel unidirection is better when compared to bidirection. I just missed to write, that's it. Okay. So this will be your DTO class. Did you people do similar to this? Leave about this unidirection part. If you do it bidirection also, it is fine, not a problem. But rest mappings are the same. Rest mappings are the same. Yes. Okay. Good. Now I have created a package called com.hospital.dao. Here I have hospital DAO, class hospital DAO. I made all these as static so that in all the methods I can access these reference. Okay, so entity manager factory, entity manager, entity transaction. You have already did this in one project, I guess. In one class, how to write. I have showed you. So I have made static void save hospital. I am passing the object transaction begin persist hospital. After commit, I am just printing one message hospital data inserted. Similarly, get hospital by ID, entity manager factory dot find method hospital dot class ID. Yes, so same way I have done for branch, but in branch what I have added is you need to know now. So here I have a method called public static void save branch. Now tell me one scenario, without hospital existing, will branch get inserted? Now you don't have the main branch, sorry, main hospital. Will the branch get existed? No, right? For example, let's take Manipal. If Manipal itself is not there, why will I have branch? I will not have branch. So whenever you're trying to insert the branch, you should check whether hospital is present or not. If hospital is present, then only you should add the branch into the table. If not, you should not add the branch. Yes, this scenario is clear to you people. You understood the logic here. Hospital should be present, only then you can add the branch. Without hospital, how can you add the branch? That is not at all possible. So what I will do here is I will pass the hospital ID. I'll pass the hospital ID to this particular method, that is save branch, and I'll pass the branch object, and I'll pass the branch object. Okay, so what I am doing here with this ID, what I am getting, with this ID, what I am getting, I am trying to check whether hospital object is present or not. I'm trying to check whether hospital object is present or not. If object is present, if object is present, then I will add the branch into the table. Then I'll add the branch into the table. While adding, obviously, I need to set the hospital also, right? Set hospital. That should be done. So if hospital is present, I will set the hospital by passing the object, whatever I have collected here. Else, I will just print hospital does not exist, so you cannot add the branch. Hospital does not exist, so you will not be able to add the branch. Yes, this part you should know because this is a bit logical. Most of the projects, this scenario you will be using. You need to check whether the object is present or not. If object is present, then you will be adding the other object. If not, you will not be adding the other object. Most commonly these scenarios you will get in the projects. Okay, so this is one which I wanted to tell you people. Then the same way I have done it for save encounter. Save encounter, you can save it normally. And for patient, so it is save patient. Oh, same. Transaction begin, persist patient, commit patient information inserted, get patient by ID. So similarly, you can do it for others also. Now, we need a controller, right? We need a controller to insert the hospital object. So what I have done, I have created one simple hospital object here. I'm calling save method of the hospital and I'm passing the object. That's it. I'm not doing anything extra. So when you try to insert branch, since you have given address should also get inserted automatically. Here I will create a address object and I'll set the location as Banaswadi. I'll create a branch object. Okay, so Manipal branch email ID and I'll set the address. So can you see here? I am passing the object to the save branch method. So in the save branch method, I am passing the hospital ID. Hospital ID for Manipal Hospital is 1 and this is my branch. So it will check whether Manipal Hospital is present or not. If it is present, then it will add the branch into the table. If not, it will not add. Okay, so for others also similarly you can create the object and you can insert. So this is the basic part, hospital and branch, where you need to write a bit logical. Rest everything is simple. Yes, you got some idea now. Something you would have been missed in your project, now you can add it up. I'll share this code to you people. Okay, you want to see the table? I'll show you. Yes. So you can see here I have hospital table. ID1 Manipal Hospital, and this is my branch table, branch ID1, and you can see address ID is 1, hospital ID is 1. Yes. And this is my address table where automatically address will also get inserted into the table. Yes, similarly we have the other table here, patient table, med order table, med item table. Yes, encounter table. So tables are created properly, you just need to insert things. That's it. Yes, I'll share the code to you people. Yes, each class I will share it to you people. You can make some changes if you wanted to. If not, you can use whatever you have done. Is this you got some basic idea, guys? Okay, good. If you get some basic idea, then you can do the project. Why med order, med item, 3 tables are created? Because I have done it unidirection. I did not do it bi-direction, right? It is not one to one. It is one to many. One med order will have many items. It is one to many. Deva Kumar. No, I didn't bi-direction. Lakshmi, Narayan. I have done it in bi-direction. You need to, Sachin, you need to do it for other classes. Okay? Yes, Lakshmi, only med order and med item is unidirection, rest is bidirection. Um, Anant, it will not be a problem if you don't do it in different packages. Also, it is fine. But in your IT companies or in industry, it's better you do it in packages, because this DAO, DTO, controller, all these packages you should know. Suppose if they ask you people to demonstrate whatever project you have done, and if you have done it in the same package, so they'll again question you, or they might think that you don't know the concept of DAO and DTO. So it's better project. If I tell project, please do it in DAO and DTO. Okay. I'll send this program. You people can easily view it. Don't worry about that. Okay. Any other doubt related to the project, whatever I have showed, I'll just explain now. So controller, what we are doing, guys? In controller, what we are doing? We are just creating the object and we are calling the method to save, to insert the data into the table. In DAO, what we are doing? In DAO, what we are doing? In DAO, we are writing the CRUD operations. In DAO, we are writing the CRUD operations. Yes, we are creating the method for what? To perform CRUD operation. So here we have a method called save branch. And similarly, in hospital DAO, we have a method called save hospital. What operation you need to perform in save hospital? You need to begin the transaction, and then you need to call the persist method, you need to call the commit method. Yes, the same thing, we are writing it into the method and calling the method. That's all, simple. Okay. Why we are using methods concept, you people know, right? Instead of writing everything in the separate class, we are writing it in methods format. In DTO, what we are doing? We are creating all the entity class. In DTO, we are creating all the entity class. I don't need to repeat this again, but still I am repeating it because already you have done DAO, DTOs and controllers. Okay. Why we are using packages, why we are using methods concept, all this you people should have a very good idea. If you are not having, then spring you cannot do the project. I'm telling you now only. To fetch the data from the database, I have a method called get hospital by id. So if I want to fetch hospital by id, I will make use of find method, and I'll pass the id here, so it will fetch the data for me. Yes, simple operations what you have done in other simple classes, right? For teacher, for student, what you have done, the same thing we are doing here, but we are doing in a proper structure. Okay. You need to complete other DAO, Vinith. You need to complete other DAOs, okay? Why we are not using methods? We are using methods, right? Methods concept only we are using. You need to do that DAOs. You need to do it in your project, okay? I just showed few basic sample execution. You need to do the rest of the things. This is bidirection only, right? I have done it in bidirection only. Then from the beginning, what you people were hearing. So here I have list of branch mapped by. I have used in branch. I have used join column. It is in bidirection only. Okay, done with this project. You people can. I'll share the code. You people can do alterations if required. Okay, if not, you try to execute the same thing. Fine. We'll move with the next concept, that is servlets. Okay, what is your doubt in DTO, DAO, and controller, Vishwajit? Just tell me what doubt you have. I'll explain that. Yesterday I have done DTO classes, right? Vishwajit. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll do it in the end of the class, okay? I'll explain again in the end of the class, but now. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, we'll start with servlets. Yes. Okay, fine. So now everyone keep this hibernate project aside. Okay, we will do servlets. Okay, so before understanding about servlets, can you people tell me what is application? Can you people tell me what is application? Okay, application means it is a set of programs, set of code, set of instructions. Yes. So we are writing a group of codes or many codes written together in a package or in a project, and it forms a application. It forms a application, right? So can you tell me how many types of applications you people know? So one is standalone application, and the second one is web application. Standalone application and web application, right? So I want you people to tell briefly about the standalone application. What do you mean by standalone application? So can I tell this application that runs entirely on the device and does not require Any additional software to work? Can I tell? Because it doesn't require any server, it doesn't require any the database, it doesn't require any internet connection. Yes. So I can tell that it entirely works on the device. It entirely works on the device. So this is my standalone application. This is my standalone application. Similarly, can you people tell what is web application? I don't want example. Just tell me what is web application. Will it work on your device directly? Will it work on your device directly? So let's take this is our system. Let's take this is our system. Okay. And this is our browser. This is our browser. Because few applications we browse using a Google Chrome, etc. Yes. So let's take this is our browser. Now from your system, when you browse the application, when you try to browse the application, that means you're sending some request. That means you're sending some request, right, to the browser. So what this browser will do, you'll open your Google Chrome and you'll check for an application. So you'll pass the address. That means you're giving a request to your browser. So what this browser will do, it will give you a response. That's correct. But what exactly browser will do? Browser will go to the server. Browser will go to the server. Yes, browser will go to the server. And in server, you will be having, after that, it will go to the database. But as of now, so where it will go, browser will directly go to the server. Once you send the request, what the browser will take, the browser will take the same request what you have given. So what is there in this server now? What is there in this server as of now? In server, we will store the application, or we will feed our application. So for example, you're searching for Facebook. Okay, so the Facebook application is here in the server. Where it is present? It is present in the server. Yes, this application is present in the server. So if you are searching for Facebook, the browser will go to the server. It will get back the response to you. It will get back the front page of Facebook to you. This is the client system. This is the client system. So it will get what? It will get the response. From where it is getting? It is getting the response from the server. It is getting the response from the server. Yes. This is how it works. So where your database is coming into the picture. Suppose if you are a new user to the Facebook, you're a new user to the Facebook, you're trying to you're trying to sign up. So you give all your details, it will go to the server, and then it will get you the response. So where your details will be saved, your details will be saved in your database. From server, again you have something called as database. So it will save into your database, and then from the server you will get the response. So everything happens with the help of your server. Everything happens with the help of your server. If your server is down, your application will work. If server is down, if what happens to the application, will it work? You'll be able to fetch the application properly, or you will be able to fetch any information from that application? We will not be able to do it. Okay. So now, what is this server? What is this server? It is something new, or it is something which is unimaginable? No, right? So in your school, colleges, in your office, if you're working, you will have a server room. You will have a server room. If you would have been checked that server room, in that server room you will be having many CPUs, many systems connected to each other with all wired connections. Yes, you will be having more than 10, 20 based on your company requirement. You will have the server capacity. Or in your school, colleges, you will have a small room where it will be called as server room, and there you will be having few 10 to 20 CPUs and systems which will be connected. So your server is nothing unimaginable. You can also create your own server, but you need to know what you should do. Okay. So server can be created. It is your system itself. It is your system itself. So in that system, we will be storing the applications, and then your application will be able to browse by the entire world. Okay. Your application will be able to, it will be able to browse by the entire world. Everyone can browse it. So how the browser is fetching the application in the server? For example, in this server I have many application. I have Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc, etc. So how your browser is fetching only the Facebook application but not the WhatsApp or Instagram? Every application will have unique IP address, will have unique IP address. Yes or no? Now my application, I will give a name for the application. Will you give the same name for your application? You will not. Same way, this is an example. Same way, IP address also will be different for each application, and your browser will fetch it based on the IP address. Okay, so this is basic idea what you should have before understanding servlets. So what is main here? If you build an application, your work is done. Without server, will your application be able to access by all the people in the world? Obviously, it is waste. If a server is not there, your application also will not work. Only you should use, or you can give it to your friends. That's all. If the entire world should use that application, then server is mandatory. Server is mandatory. So which is the most important thing in this web application? That is your server. That is your server. Without server, nothing can happen. Correct? So now can you people tell what is web application? Now can you people tell what is web application? So can I tell it is an application that is stored on the server and delivered over the internet through a browser. Now this definition will be clear to you people because you understood diagrammatically, right? Is this definition correct? It is an application where it is stored in the server, and how it is delivered to all the clients. It is delivered over the internet. How it is delivered? With the help of browser. Yes. Okay. Good. So now, which application is called as web application? Now, my next question to you people is, which application is called as web application? Don't give example. Just tell me in a sentence. If I give example, you can give hundreds of example. But how a person or to your interviewer, how you will explain it? If he's asking which application, you call it as web application, which runs on browser. Okay. So can I tell any application we access via internet is called as web application? Can I tell this? Any application you need internet, then it is web application, right? Yes. So all these points are very much important with respect to your interview perspective. That is why I'm writing everything. Okay. Okay, now you understood about server. Just now we understood about the server. So I'll ask you one question. How many applications can be hosted into the server? How many applications can be stored or hosted into the server? Only one application, two application, three, four, how many? I can tell in a server we can host multiple applications. We can host multiple, many, yes. We can host multiple application. So Chandrasekhar, don't go to specify, like you're specifying depends upon size. When you answer like this in interview, right, they'll again start asking questions. What is the size of the server? How you will get to know? Obviously we will not get to know. Okay, the person who is managing or the organization who is managing the server will have all the control over the server, right? So we can just tell we can host multiple applications. It will be hosted. So for that you need to register, you need to apply, you need to pay some amount. Yes, all those are there. All those procedures are there. All those we'll understand later. That is not required as of now. Because we are a developers, that's it. So your company will take care of all those. So the way you answer also matters in interview. You might answer right. I'm not telling you're wrong, you're correct, but in interview they'll start asking different questions and it will just go off. Okay. So this is the basic information what I wanted to tell you people. Is all this clear, guys? Now only make sure all these points are clear, because servlets is a bit difficult when compared to Hibernate. So please concentrate in class. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just send these points to you people in group. Just a minute, I'll share this in your group and then I'll continue with the next concept. Okay, so now we'll further continue. We still did not complete about applications. We still have many more things. Okay. Server is down. Okay, guys, server is down. You will get some when you try to access something, you will get an exception or a warning or error, anything you will get like server is down, right? What does it exactly mean? For example, you're trying to get your result. You're trying to get your result, okay? So you will have your college website from which you can get your results. Yes, means in your college you have 1 lakh of student or 50,000 student. Everyone, multiple request will be, everyone will send the request. Everyone will send the request. Once everyone send the request to the server or to that particular application, multiple requests should be able to handle by your server. Suppose your server capacity is too low, it cannot handle more than 10,000 request, but 50,000 request is sent to your server. That time it will tell server is down, server is busy, disconnected. You will get all this error. Whenever you use Gmail account, listen carefully. Whenever you use Gmail account, whenever you use YouTube, are you getting server problem? Are you getting any time anyone faced server problem in your Gmail? Whenever you log in, it will log in smoothly. Whenever you send message, whatever you do, it will work properly. Correct? So the server capacity of Gmail, YouTube is huge. It is very large. It is very large. Yes. So your VTU, you if you people have studied in Bangalore and in Karnataka, you will be knowing VTU University. In VTU University, they will announce result is at 5 o'clock. 5 5 or 5:10. If you try to search your result, you will not get. You will not get. Server down, server down, server. Try after some time. Try after some time. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Yeah, Anna University, everything is same. Everything is same. Pune University is also same. Why this is happening? One of your friend would have been logged into the VTU or any university page, and then he would have been checked his result, and then he did not close the connection. He just left it like that only, and he went. He should have been closed the connection. Since multiple connection is raised and the connection is not closed, you're not able to fetch your result. You're not able to fetch your result. Yes, so there are variety of problems. For all this, the solution can be a server capacity should be huge. But your VTU University, your college, Anna University, Pune University, any university you take, they cannot afford a huge capacity for the server, right? They cannot afford a huge capacity for the server. So all these problems occurs in this simple applications. But when you come to a brand or like Gmail, YouTube, all these, they have huge server capacity, so that's fine, that will work. So this is the main reasons what you should know is VTU can afford from our fees. Yeah, go suggest this to VTU University people in Belgaum. They'll help you. Okay, jokes and stories apart, we'll continue with our syllabus now. Yes, now we are done with standalone and web application, but still we have something else, okay, which is very much important. Now, can you tell how many types of web application we have? How many types of web application we have? Now we are going to deal only with a web application. Why we are not going to understand anything about standalone application? Any idea? Why we are giving importance for web application? Stand-alone application is not used by many users, from where you cannot make profit also. You are working in company and company is giving you people a project. They'll not give you project simply because they will get some profit because of those applications. That is the reason they will be asking you people to do the project, right? That is the simple scenario. So standalone application is one which should be downloaded in your system, and the user only if the user requires, he will use it. Yes, he should download in his system and then he should use. Most of them will not use. If once you have used and completed, you will again uninstall the application. But in web application it is not like that. Anyone can use anytime. It will not force you to download it in your system. It will not force you to download it into your system. That is one of the advantage of web application that I can tell. Okay, so from which they can get more profit, yes. So web application is one which we will be developing more in industries. Fine. So how many types are there? One is a static web application, and the other one is dynamic web application. Static web application and dynamic web application. Now, can you people tell what is static web application? What is static web application? Static web application also requires internet. Static web application also requires internet. That you should not forget. Internet is required, but this application is same for every user. This application is same for every user. So whenever you go to this application, the page what it displays to user is same. For me also it will display the same, for you also it will display the same. For example, we have many gym websites, right? We have many fitness websites. Yes, if you people have browsed any fitness websites, you can see. If I search for that application also, it will be same. If you search also, it will be same. Yeah, any educational website, you can take your VTU website only. VTU website is same for everyone. The page is same for everyone, right? Or your Anna University, PU University, sorry, Pune University, all these pages remain the same for all the users. But you need internet to access that, correct? So that applications we call as a static web applications. Now what is dynamic? What is dynamic web application? This dynamic web application also requires internet is mandatory. Okay, so but this application is different for every user. This application is different for every user. If I log into my Instagram, I will have different stories, I will have different images coming in front of me in my screen. If you people log into your Instagram or your Facebook account, yes, so you will have different page viewed. Yes, you will view the different page, I will view the different page. Correct? Correct. So can I tell Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, yes. So WhatsApp, whatever contacts I have, I will get only those messages. Yes, LinkedIn, good. LinkedIn also. So that is also different for every all the users, right? So all these are dynamic web applications, but internet is required for this. If internet is required, then it comes under web application. In that, if page is same for all the users, then it is static. If page is different for all the user, it is dynamic. Yes, login page, I'm not talking about login page. So once you log in, what happens is the thing I'm talking. It is not static for everyone, it is dynamic, right? It is dynamic for everyone. Page is different. Pages are different means, in my Instagram account or in my WhatsApp, in my Facebook, what I view, you will not be viewing it. You will not be viewing it. Correct? You will have different posts, you will have different messages, you will have different stories, I will have different things. Yes. So this difference you understood, static and dynamic you understood, you should not get confused with this. Okay, so now we'll go a little more deeper into this. We'll go a little more deeper into this. Okay. Now if you want to access web application, what is required? Browser is, internet is required, but along with internet we require what? We require browser. Yes. So how this browser is working? How this browser is working? Which language a browser can understand? You people completed web technology or you're doing web technology, so you should be able to answer this. Which language a browser can understand? So browser understands only one language, that is HTML. Along with your HTML, it comes your CSS, etc., etc. Okay. So I'm main thing is HTML. So I am mentioning HTML. In HTML, to design, to style the page, you'll use CSS, JavaScript. All those you will use in HTML. So fine. So I am just giving HTML here. Okay. This should be clear to you people. So your browser will understand only one language, that is HTML. You people are aware of it. Aware of it. Yes. So now what we will try to understand is, we will try to understand how to develop a web application. What we are going to understand in Servlet's concept, we are trying to understand how to develop a web application. That is the main motto of this class. From today for another 4 to 5 days, our motto is we will understand how to develop a web application. Okay. We can use different technologies. We can use different technologies, As you people know, HTML, CSS, servlets, PHP. Okay, so all these technologies we can use to develop the web application. We will see how to do that. That is what we will be understanding in further classes. So now, so now what we will be doing is we will be making use of servlets, and using servlets we will build web applications. So theoretically I'll explain, and practically also I'll do it. I'll experiment it to you people. So now tell me something. Whenever you access the web application, what you will give in the browser? What in the browser? What you will give? For example, URL. Okay, tell me any example of URL. Okay, LinkedIn, www.google.com. One person has told the right answer. What I expected. Facebook.com. Okay. Amazon.com. Okay, whenever you give Facebook.com, Amazon.com, Google.com, Gmail.com, in like before that you will get something, right? Before that automatically you will get it if you don't mention also. What is that? Yes, almost everyone are answering. Good. So you will use something called as HTTP, HTTPS. You will have both HTTP and HTTPS. Correct? Yes. Whenever you give any URL, you give any domain name, you give HTTP will come automatically, or HTTPS will come automatically. It is based on the website. It is based on the website. Yes means it is secured. Yeah. Yes means it is secured. All those we will understand bit in detail later. So now, what are these HTTP, HTTPS called as? What are they called as? Technically, what are they called as? Okay, one person has given the right answer. I'm not asking the full form. I'm not asking the full form. So here, whenever we want to access any web application, we should follow few protocols. We should follow few protocols. So here, this protocol is important. What protocol we should follow whenever we access the web application? So you have many protocols: TCP, IP. I'll just mention it, but we'll not be using all those. SMTP, HTTP, HTTP, yes. So these are the different protocols. These are the different protocols. But which one we will be using more is HTTP. Which we will be using is HTTP. So can I tell we generally use HTTP protocol? Yes, HTTPS is more secure, but I'll tell you what is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS. I will tell you when to use, when to not use. All those we will understand. Okay. So just understand the basic. Today we are just getting to know the introduction of the subject. Okay. Okay. So listen. To access any application hosted in the server, which protocol we should use? This is one question. It is tricky, you can tell, or it is confusing, you can tell. But the question is, to access any application hosted in the server, which protocol we should use? We can use which one? Only HTTP, only HTTPS, only IP, only TCP IP? No. We can use any of the above protocol. We can use any of the above protocol. All these protocols are used to access the web applications only, which is hosted in the server. But what are how it is different from each other? The one question what you will be asking is how it is different from each other. Yes, that we will understand. That we will have a separate concept in servlets. We will understand that. Okay. Yeah, you can tell based on application, but actually we should know how it is different from each other. But in your interview, they might ask this question also. To access applications which is hosted in the server, which protocol we will use? So your answer should be any of the protocol, for example, TCP IP, FTP, SMTP, HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, fine. So now we'll come to our servlet. Till now we have just saw the basic. Now we'll come to servlets concept. So now tell me what is servlet. So now just tell me what is servlet. It is used to create web application, server side program, create a web application. Servlet is used to create web application. Okay, good. So servlet is nothing but I can tell it is a technology. Yes, why we use servlet? We use it to create a web application. We use it to create a web application. So one more question, one more important question. Before servlet, before servlet entering into the market, okay, before servlet entering into the market, what we were using? What we were using? Which was the server side programming language? Which was the server side programming language? Yes, Vishal, you're right. So before servlet, right, we had something called as CGI, Common Gateway Interface Scripting Language. Common Gateway Interface Scripting Language. So this was the common server side programming language. Later we got something called as servlet. Okay. This point also I want you people to remember. Before servlet, CGI. CGI is nothing but it is Common Gateway Interface Scripting Language was common as a server side programming language. Okay, so this points you should remember, so only I'm writing all the points. Okay. Now, how we will use this servlet in our project? How we will use this servlet in our project? It is present in JDK, it is present in your Eclipse, or it is present outside. It is not like obviously it is not present in our JDK or in our Eclipse. It is third party, right? It is not. Server is present inside server. No, 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 no. This is a technology outside, like Hibernate. Yes, Rahul, you're correct. Outside, it is a third party. So for Hibernate, we added the dependency, right? For Hibernate, we added the dependency. Similarly, if you should use a servlet, servlet is a technology. We should use that technology and we should create a web application. We should use that technology and we should create web application. So for that, we need to add dependency. We need to add dependency in pom.xml. Yes, we need to add the dependency in pom.xml. Okay, so how to add dependencies, all those we will understand when we are doing program. Okay, so we'll be using that servlet technology. We'll be doing that servlet technology. Now, now, if I wanted to make use of this servlet, if I wanted to make use of this servlet, and if I wanted to create a web application, everyone listen carefully. I wanted to create a web application, that is my motto. I will be using Servlet. You, with the help of that, I'll create a web application. That web application should be hosted into a server, right? That web application which we created, it should be hosted into the server, yes or no? And then it should we should be able to access it using browser. We should be able to access it using browser. Now where can we go? Now I need server. Now where I should go and get the server? We all understood. Now we require server to do the servlet concepts, or to do this web application. Now from where can we get the server? Yes, yes. So what we will do is, now what we will do is, you have your own laptops, I have my laptop. So we will make this laptop as a server. We will make our laptop, we will make our system as a server. How you will make our system as a server? We have something called as Apache Tomcat. We have Zamp, we have Vamp. Yes, all those Zamp, Vamp, you can use it. But what we will be using is, we will be using Apache Tomcat server. It is a server that we need to download it in our system. We need to download it in our system, and we will be making use of that server. Our application, we will be hosting it into that server, and we will access in browser. We will access it in browser. How to do that, I will show you. Don't worry, don't worry, I will show you, people. So from where we will get the server? We will get the server, that is our Apache Tomcat. We will create a web application. We will host it into the, we will host it into the server, and then in with the help of browser, we will access that application. That visual part, I will show it to you, people, but theory understand. Now, how to create web applications? We should use servlet. Now what is present in this servlet? Now what is present in this servlets? What is present in inter Hibernate, guys? What is present in Hibernate? You have many class, you have many interface, you have many methods in Hibernate. Yes or no? You have many interface, you have many class, you have many methods. We are using that and we are performing CRUD operation in Hibernate. Now in Servlet, similarly in servlets, there are many interface and classes in the servlet. For example, such as we have a class called servlet, we have generic servlet. We'll use all this. For now I'm just mentioning http servlet request, servlet response, etc. Yes, we have many class, abstract class, interface methods. We have many reference variables. We will be using all those. We'll be using all those. Now, in which package all these classes and interfaces present? In which package is all these present? Any classes and interface related to servlet is present in Java x dot servlet dot star. Star means the entire thing. Yes, where it is present, you should know the package also. Yes, just like SQL package. Just like we had SQL package, we have Java X dot persistence package for Hibernate. Similarly, for Servlet is Java X dot Servlet dot star. So when you will get all these packages, you will get when you add the dependencies. When we add the dependency, we will get. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Till here, theory part clear. So now our next step is we should go for execution. But before execution, I want few changes to be made, few things to be downloaded. From where I should send it in your WhatsApp group? From here, right? I'll just share this in your WhatsApp group and I'll tell you what to do. I'll share you a drive link, guys. I'll share a drive link in which I have Apache Tomcat. I want you people to download it. I have downloaded this already to you people. I don't know. Few are telling no, few are telling yes. I don't remember. But I'll share you the drive link. If you people have, then that's fine. Yeah, I'll share the paint. Just a minute. Drive link also I have shared. So in that you have Apache Tomcat, no? Yeah, I have given the link as at the time of Eclipse installation only. So guys, if your Eclipse is of old version or if it is not of enterprise edition version, your servlet will not get executed in your Eclipse. You will have many problems, and I should sit and solve with those problems only. So kindly change your Eclipse to Java Enterprise Edition version. If not, your servlet will not work. I'm telling you now only. Mm. So just click on that Apache Tomcat 9.0.27. Just double click on that, and you will get the option to download it. You will get the option to download it. Download the same version which I have given. Don't do extra work, because version to version features will get changed and few things will not get executed properly. The old version had some problem. Later we came up with this version. Okay, so now this is working fine. After all checking, after all investigation, and then only I'm giving it to you people. Which version I have shared? 9.0.65. 9.0.65. I want you people to download the same thing. Done? Okay, good. Just a minute. How to download? Just download. I'll tell you what to do. You will get a zip file, right? You got a zip file? Yes? Everyone got that? Okay, now extract it. Create a folder in your C drive or D drive and extract there. Just extract it. Okay, if you have completed, just wait. Let's others also let them complete. If extraction is done, good. Just wait. I have shared the link, right? From that link, just download Apache Tomcat 9.0.65, I guess. Yes, 9.0.65, and then extract it. After extracting, are you getting a folder like this? After extracting, you should get Apache Tomcat 9.0.65. You are getting a folder like this in which you have Apache Tomcat 9.0.65 and you have bin, config, lib, all this you have. All this you have. Yes. Okay, so server is downloaded in your system. Good. First step is good. Before starting with execution, I request everyone to check whether your Eclipse is having J2EE perspective. If you are not having, then you should change your Eclipse. Today, I will just fix it. I'll show you how to check that. Is my Eclipse visible to everyone? Is my screen visible to everyone? Yes, everyone look into the screen properly. Here in this corner, right corner, can you see my cursor here? It is J2EE perspective. Check whether you are having J2EE perspective. Check whether you have J2EE perspective. You have, yeah, Java double E. Java double E. Yeah, Java double E is J2EE perspective. Java EE. You have that. Okay, if you don't have, wait. If you have, then it is good. If you don't have, here you have something called as open perspective. Here you will be having something called as open perspective. If not, you search open. So you will get something called as open perspective. So here you can find JEE perspective. JEE perspective. Those who are not having J2EE, JEE perspective, in open perspective, you if you are finding, then click on it and then open. Click on JEE perspective and open. If you don't have J2EE perspective, then you should change your Eclipse. If you're not getting, after clicking on open perspective, and here in this option, if you are not getting Java EE option, then your system is not Java Enterprise Edition. Then your Eclipse is not Java Enterprise Edition. What you should do for that is, what you should do for that is, in the same link, you have something called as Eclipse. You have something called as Eclipse. Yes, download that. Download that. You have Eclipse, right? In that link, download that. I'll tell you what to do. if you don't have if you don't have Java EE perspective, only those students download. Others keep quiet. If you have J2EE perspective, then that is fine. I'll repeat once again. In your Eclipse, you should check for open perspective. In your open perspective, if you have JEE option, select that and then click on open. If you have JEE, click on open, then that's fine. You're in JEE perspective. If you are not getting that option, then what I want you people to do is download the Eclipse. Download the Eclipse. It is there in that link, right? In that link, I have given Eclipse, right? Just download that. Once you download, just double click on this Eclipse, whatever you have in your downloads. It is loading. I'll tell you what to do. So once you double click on that, you'll get this option, Eclipse installer. You'll get this option. So here, everyone, is my screen visible to you people? Is my screen visible to you people? So here, which one you should select, guys? Here, which one you should select? Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java and Web Developer. And Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java and Web Developer. I'll not repeat this again. Now only everyone concentrate. Which Eclipse you should download? Which Eclipse that is for Enterprise Java and Web Developer. Click on this and then install. Understood? Understood? From where you will get this? Ashwini, I told you to download that Eclipse, right? Which I have given in the drive link. Once after you download, you will get this in your downloads. Just double click on this, you will get this page. You need to select Eclipse IDE for Enterprise Java and Web Developers. Sachin, where it is present already in your system, already it is present. If it is of different version, then download whatever I have given. Don't uninstall anything, just download. You can see even I am using two different Eclipse. This one is the newer version. Okay, this one is the newer version, and here what I have is the old version. This is March 2018. What I have is newer one. You can use both. It will work fine. You people understood what to be done? Apache is downloaded. Whatever I have given, download the same version. I will again, if you tell some problem, then I'll not look into your system. Now only I'm telling. Apache is downloaded properly. Good. Install this Eclipse, whatever I have told, and then search for Java. Sorry, Java EE perspective, and make sure that in your Eclipse you have Java EE perspective. Don't add anything in your Eclipse. I will tell you what to do. You people should extract, Rahul. You should extract the Apache, that zip file. That's it. Done. Don't do anything else. Don't do anything else. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. Guys, what two things should be in your system? One is your Apache Tomcat of version 9.0.65 and your Eclipse. It should be in which format? Java EE perspective. Your Eclipse should be in Java EE perspective. If you are not having, what you should do, you need to download the Eclipse from the link what I have given, and from there, which one you should select? Enterprise edition and web developer. Enterprise and web developer option you should select, and you should install and check for Java EE perspective. If this is there in your system properly, we can start our program. Okay, so after extracting your Apache, I'll show you. After extracting Apache, you will get a folder like this. In that folder, you will be having bin, config, libraries, logs, temp, web apps, work. All this you will be having. If you have this, then that is enough. I will tell you what to do tomorrow. Okay. Second option you have to select. Yes, Himanshu. Second option, enterprise and web developer. That you should select. Okay, so do that and keep it ready. Tomorrow we will start our execution. Okay, tomorrow we'll start our execution. Fine. Okay, guys. So whatever I have explained it to you today, please revise and come tomorrow to your project. I'll share the project code in WhatsApp group. Don't worry about that. I have shared the link, right, Ajay? From there you can download Apache. After that, what to do? I will tell you tomorrow. I don't want you yourself to do anything. If Eclipse is installed, then very good. Okay, you people can leave the. If it is extracted, then that's good. We'll see tomorrow. We'll start with the programs. How to do, I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay, make sure Apache and J2EE perspective is in your system. Without that, don't enter the class. Now you people can leave, guys. Thank you. You people can leave the class, revise and come back. Okay. Okay, Vishwajit, please look into the screen. Vishwajit, right? Who was asking for DAO, DTO? Yeah. So here in DTO package, what we will be doing is we will create entity class. You know how to create entity class, right? We will create entity classes for all hospital, branch, address, encounter, med ID, med order, patient. All this entity class we will create in DTO. Okay, so in DAO what we will do is, in DAO I should perform CRUD operation. In DAO what I should do, I should perform CRUD operation. So I will create a class called hospital DAO. in which I will have a method called save hospital, get hospital by ID. Here I'll just write the logic. Transaction begin, entity manager dot persist to insert the data, commit. Find method to get the data. Similarly, I will write for all the other DAO, for branch, for encounter, for patients, for med order and med item, you people should write. Okay, you people should write. So now in DAO, we will just write all CRUD operations in form of methods. And in controller package, I will write main method. In controller package, I'll write main method. In main method, I will create object for the hospital. What we will be doing, we'll be creating the object, and I'll call the save method, save hospital method, which I created in hospital DAO class, and I will pass the object and insert. That's all. Nothing extra. I'll share this code. Do according to your package. Okay. 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 Okay, Vishwajit. Thank you. You can leave the meet now. Okay. Prasad, microservices is something which you will learn after Spring Boot and all. That is an advanced level. That is a separate subject, separate concept. Okay. I'll share the code to you people. You people can view. Yes, you should create a main method different for different classes. Yeah, sure, Vishwajit. I'll share the code in a proper format so that you everyone can view properly. Okay, don't worry about that. So thank you, guys. We will see. We'll meet tomorrow. Please revise and come. Okay. Another 2 more weeks from Feb also is required. 2 more weeks from Feb we'll complete. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow.